Bleach, Ashes of Las Noches, Episode 1. Opening scene, Karakura Nightfall. Wind cuts through the empty streets. Neon signs flicker. Ichigo leans against a brick wall, his Reiatsu faintly visible as steam in the cold air. Rukia lands beside him, her sword still drawn. Both of them sense something massive, a hollow presence unlike anything they've felt before. Open quote, Rukia. It's not one of theirs. Not Espada, not Gillian either. Ichigo. Feels like the damn sky's about to split in half. Close quote. The air tears open. A garganta blooms above the rooftops. Out steps a figure in a half-broken mask, black robes tattered, eyes glowing red. He's not an Arankar, not fully. Something in between. Cut to. Las Noches Ulquiorra and Grimjo watch from afar. Aizen stands at the throne, smiling slightly. Open quote, Aizen. Let him run loose. A monster without allegiance reveals who fears monsters the most. Close quote. Scene, Soul Society, Captain's Meeting. Yamamoto slams his staff, the captains stand tense, Ukitake pale, Soifon bristling. Open quote, Yamamoto. A spiritual entity with a divided mask appeared in the world of the living. Not hollow, not Shinigami. Byakuya. An imperfect Arankar or an evolution? Something between death and obsession. Delicious, quote. Scene, Karakura City. Ichigo clashes with the hybrid. Sparks fill the night. The creature's blade is black glass. Every strike drains Ichigo's strength. Orihime and Chad arrive too late, the street already cracked like ice. Open quote, Ichigo. You don't even know what side you're on, do you? Creature. Sides are for the living. I just want to see which world bleeds first. Close quote. Ichigo's mask forms, the wizard power surges, but the hybrid mimics it, half mask forming over its own face. A shockwave erupts, blowing apart the block. End scene, Las Noches. Aizen watches the energy readings. Open quote. Aizen, the substitute Shinigami, grows restless. Perfect. Chaos sharpens resolve. Close quote. He closes his eyes, smirking. Open quote, Aizen, and resolve sharpens the blade. Bleach, Ashes of Las Noches. Episode 2. Echoes of the Hollow Heart. Opening scene. Karakura City, 3:02 a.m. The streets are empty except for the glow of spirit particles drifting through the air. Ichigo kneels in the crater left by the last blast, panting, his mask half cracked. The hybrid creature stands across from him, smoke rising off its arm. Open quote, Ichigo. You're copying me now? Great. Guess I'm my own worst nightmare again. Creature. Not a copy, a reflection. You tear the border between death and life every time you fight. Ichigo. Then I'll tear you apart right after. Close quote. Ichigo charges. The clash rattles the windows. Sparks spray like lightning. The hybrid blocks with its glass blade, parries, then twists it to draw a shallow cut across Ichigo's side. He winces but drives his fist into the creature's mask, cracking it further. Cut. Soul Society. Kisuke Urahara steps through a Senkaimon, talking to Captain Commander Yamamoto in the briefing hall. Open quote, Urahara. This thing isn't a hollow defect. It's engineered. Someone's stitching souls together again. Yamamoto. Then we find the source before the Arankar do. Send reconnaissance, Hitokiri squad, fast and quiet. Quiet isn't really their style, but sure. Close quote. Scene, Las Noches. Grimjo paces on a balcony overlooking the white desert. Ulquiorra appears, silent as ever. Open quote, Grimjo. That hybrid's got Ichigo on edge? You think Aizen's testing him? Ulquiorra. Testing? No. Measuring. If the substitute Shinigami breaks here, he was never worth the obsession. Close quote. Scene. Karakura City. Battle continues. Ichigo's Reiatsu spikes to orange flame. The hybrid's body flickers, half hollow, half human. Every blow tears the sky wider. Rukia appears, blade drawn, cutting through a swarm of smaller hollows drawn to the fight. Open quote. Rukia, you can't keep doing this alone. Ichigo. Wasn't planning to. Just buying you the opening. Close quote. She leaps, freezes the hybrid's arm mid-swing. Ichigo drives his sword straight through its chest. The creature lets out a hollow echo that sounds almost human, then dissolves into black dust. Both collapse to their knees, exhausted. The dust swirls upward, forming symbols in the air, ancient markings neither recognize before vanishing. Cut. Urahara's shop. Later, Urahara studies the residual energy in a vial, frowning. Open quote. Urahara, this isn't hollow. It's Soul Reaper essence corrupted. Someone's blending them. Who'd be reckless enough to try that? Someone who doesn't believe in lines anymore. Close quote. Ending scene. Hueco Mundo, Aizen stands before a new chamber filled with broken masks and suspended souls. He turns, smiling faintly. Open quote. Aizen, Phase 1 complete. Now, let the imitation of gods begin.